Hello my little sugar boogers and welcome back to the channel for another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Dine Out featuring the Pancake family. So in the previous part, we went ahead and hired a whole bunch of people and managed them and basically got our restaurant up and running, perhaps. But then we've been running into a lot of, I guess, problems with Miss Martinez, which is one of our current employees, the one with the pretty pink hair. So in the thumbnail, you saw that Miss Martinez actually had gotten a makeover. I hate to break it to you, but in reality, she still looks the same. Or Miss Martina Redding, I'm sorry. So even though we gave her a promotion, I did ask you guys whether or not you thought she should go ahead and get fired. And a lot of you totally pulled an Usha and said you should just let it burn, meaning we should fire her. I totally agree, and so I think tomorrow will be Martina's last day at the Pancake House. I don't really want to fire her because I feel like the more you invest in your employees, the better off it is, but I do kind of believe at some point just there is a time and a place for everything, and to be real with you guys, I have no idea what Eliza's doing with her life. She is beating the living Putin out of this pan right now, but I don't know if Martina has what it's going to take to basically be a part of the Pancake House. So it's a little crappy to say, but we're gonna go on ahead and have everybody eat a little bit of dinner. I'm not sure if anyone's hungry or anything quite like that, but we are still going to have everybody just kind of gather around and grab a little nom while we're at it. One of my favorite Pancake household members is definitely Ellis. He is just so damn cute, and I know that he has a crush on Olivia over here, and I think I showed you guys that last night. Her last name got butchered, but yeah, she English, Jen, English. He really has a crush on her, so we'll have to see how that goes. And like a typical American family, they're all scattered around watching TV while they're eating dinner. How perfect. But we do want everybody to go to bed at a relatively decent time so that in the morning we can get up and head over to the Pancake House and we can actually run it at a proper hour. Because we got done at like 6 or something. It was like super duper freaking late. It was crazy. So I'm actually going to have a Mrs. Pancakes go and do the honor. She's actually going to go ahead and sleep first. Her and Bob have been thinking about having another child. They have. So let's go ahead and have them woohoo before they hit the sack jack. And maybe it will result in having another baby. Maybe it won't. I really honestly don't know. Get married to Bob. You know, we might have them renew their vows just to like see if that will help, you know, get that itch out, because it would kind of make sense as to why they would want to renew their vows, especially after going such a hard time where it almost ruined their relationship. And Eliza naturally, he's like, I thought we were going to do the McLovin, but you were doing like the little, why do they keep going downstairs? They keep, it's so freaking annoying. Ellis, you might want to like hightail it to your bedroom, son, because you honestly don't even want to see what's about to go down. You never knew your mom was that flexible. I mean, you know what I'm just saying. Okay. Okay, let me just try not to make myself like throw up. Sometimes I say the most just ridiculous things because I have no life, you know? I don't know, entertain myself perhaps. So it's late, the kids are sleeping, and it's time for them to do a little creeping. So let's have them go upstairs, even though they had to go all the way down there to, you know, be able to have this conversation. I really do hope she gets pregnant. It would really mean a lot to me for her to have another baby. It would be hard because this would be kid number 4. But I mean, they're not getting any younger, and it's definitely something they've always wanted, would be having a girl. I know I just did risky woohoo because I'm kind of like, I guess I could have had it planned, but you know me, I like to be difficult. I like things to happen a little more naturally. So we will see if she is indeed pregnant, just out of curiosity. I really hope she is. I really hope she is. She's like fertile freaking myrtle, but she is not a preggo. That's a little sad. She wants to wake up Bob, and she really wants to actually try. For reals this time. What are you doing? Oh my God, the poor kids. Oh, they're having the nightmares. Well, of course, that's not actually. Oh, he's going to go wake up his big brother. He's like, Alice, help me, help me, help me, help me. There's something underneath my bed. Oh my God. Zion's freaking out too. This just happened in my get together, Alfie. Oh my God, these poor kids are like literally freaking out. But Alice is like dead to the world. The monsters came. But of course, these poor little boys are not going to wake up they're not going to wake up their parents, you know? Good, because they're doing some freaky things. But we're gonna have Ellis go ahead and, like, take care of the kids and spray the bed or whatever so that they can feel a little bit better. I don't know if they did a woohoo while this whole thing was going down. They didn't. I'm going to worry about that whole shindig in the morning. Like, let these two sleep, We've got bigger things. We got bigger things to worry about. These poor freaking kids. And Ellis is like, I cannot honestly believe that I'm doing this and my parents want more children. Yeah, just spray underneath the bed, Ellis. Just get it over with, okay? How about you go do the other one too so your brothers don't feel like they're being left out. All right, and then we can have Zion go ahead and actually, he's too scared to sleep in a bed right now. Oh, he's petrified. All right, so let him play dolls with his brother, for right now, and then that way they can, like, just feel a little bit better about themselves. This is freaking crazy. Poor freaking Ellis. Oh my god, that is so sad. He is like, seriously, you guys, seriously. He's like, thank God I never had to go through any of that when I was a kid. I must admit that is very true. We're gonna replace the toilet for like $180 some. So, all right, hopefully the boys can be not scared anymore and they can actually go to sleep because they are very, 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 very tired. The both of them are actually. And they don't have school. Oh, no, they do have school tomorrow. So they probably would want to go to bed at a relatively decent hour. I'm going to let Ellis go ahead and, or not Ellis. What's his name again? I'm going to let Zion. Is this Zion? Zion. Okay. Zion's going to use the bathroom. So and he walked in on his brother. So I did try to edit their eyeballs, right, in Creative Sim. I can't even do it. I have all the options open, whatever. Like, I click on their eyes. It's just not an option. All the other Sims, I can do it. It's not a problem. But for some reason, these kids specifically, it's just not an option. So I guess they're going to have these eyes, which I'm not sure if it's really a glitch or whatever the situation is. But I'm not going to really, like, focus in on it. It is what it is. Hopefully it'll work itself out. And that's the color of the eyes they have. That's the color of the eyes they have. So let's go ahead and sleep. Everybody in this freaking house just keeps, like, waking up and, like, doing everything. It's just crazy. I wish everybody would just go to sleep. Bob is having a little bit of a depressive moment. He's feeling really sad. I'm not exactly sure why he's feeling sad. He has a pretty great life, but when you struggle with depression, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, it can be part of your life, but sometimes you don't really need a reason to be upset or sad or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and see how the energy bar is for everybody. Just a little bit longer, I think. I really do want them to try for a baby. And of course, the boys are up very, very early this morning. I hope everybody did their homework, but honestly, I don't think that they did. I'm going to have both of the boys wake up and do their homework. And Ellis, I think, did also not do his homework. So we'll have them get up a little earlier this morning just for that specific reason. And I think Bob is going to go into the restroom and use it. And then he's going to come back up and he's going to try to seduce his wifey. I really want them to have a baby. And I want it to be a girl more than anything in the entire universe. And then they're done. Like, once they get a girl, they're done, Okay, so she's just going to kind of sit here for a second if she can and kind of wait for Bob to come back. And they will do the woohoo. For reals this time. Like, last night was just a practice run, y'all. I was just giving y'all a run before your money, but for reals though. For real. We're going to go and we're gonna do it big. Let's do a little makeout session, and we are going to express our fondness for our wife. I guess he didn't want to make out, but let's just express fondness and then be like, are you sure, Eliza? Like, this is really what you want? We're opening our restaurant. We just opened up our business. Are you positive you really want to try for another baby? And she's like, you know what, Bob? I'm not getting any younger. I would really love to have a little girl someday. And I know we can adopt, and I know all of that, but they really just want a little girl of their very own, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Hopefully she will get pregnant because she is older. Sometimes the Sims do have a little bit more of a struggle with getting pregnant as they get older, believe it or not. So if it doesn't happen the first time, we will keep trying, and hopefully we will get pregnant. So I like that. I like that there is a little sense of realism there with that whole thing, because it's a very true case for a lot of women as they get older. And I love how all the boys are in here doing their homework and stuff together. I think it's really cool. And Ellis really wants to meet up with that girl today. I do believe on the weekends, though, we will not open up the restaurant. We'll have those days off just to kind of relax and chill with the fam bam. I think that's really an important thing in this household. So today will probably be the last day that we open the restaurant. The next two parts will be just family stuff, which I'm sure you guys aren't going to mind at all because you seem to really enjoy the Pancake household as much as I do. do personally. So let's just go have her take another $15 pregnancy test. And also, might I add, this will give us a perfect opportunity to work on paintings, and we'll be able to make a little extra cash. Please be pregnant. Please be pregnant. Please. Yay! Okay, Eliza is eating for 2. I love it. Look at her. Look at her little walk. She's all snooty and booty and tooty. I love it. Okay, Bob is going to be very excited. He's a potent kind of man. He's straight into business. You know what I mean? But he's pretty excited about that. We do need to get everybody to get their lives together in an instant so we can get over to that restaurant ASAP. Hopefully aiming for about 10 today, which is a little bit later than I would normally anticipate. But I'm probably going to have Bob eat at the restaurant. I was really thinking, and I don't think that I can, but I'm kind of, okay, we have like 2 bathrooms, which you would think was like more than enough, but it's not. I really do think that we need to either get a bigger house or something of the sort. I love this house. I don't actually want to move out of it. I know somebody's like, oh, you should just create a house that's going to be perfect for the family, but I love this house. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is the house they grew up in. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not leaving this home no matter what. We have to make it work. So what I was thinking of doing down here in a different part, or like off cam, is probably expanding out this bathroom so I can make it an extra bathroom and make another bedroom somewhere in here. Especially now that we're pregnant, we're going to need it, you know? So no stress right now. It's something I'll do, like, you know, for a different video, like, you know, renovation on the Pancake House, or I'll film it or something like that. If you guys are really interested in seeing what that would look like, because honestly, I wouldn't even know where to begin. So maybe you can give me some sort of suggestions in case I do not do this until, like, after I post this, you know? I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but yeah. Definitely just a little quick suggestion there, because I don't know what to do. I don't even know where I would put another bedroom. I'm sure I could make it work, though, because this room's really big. But I don't want to make the room super small. And this one's even really big, too. This one went all the way over here. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. So Bob is just, you know, scrubbing his nuts. He's getting ready to go open up the restaurant. Eliza is obviously preggo, so she's just going to make herself something to eat. We should probably get a meat. Oh, my freaking God. Okay, missed bubble, another standardized test. Okay, confess to the mistake, whatever. What is happening? Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Where? Oh my God, she's so freaking lucky, you guys. So freaking, whatever, ignore it. Oh my God. Okay, so Bob, there's a fire. What are you doing? You need to extinguish this. We just don't have this kind of freaking money. Oh my goodness. Bob, get your freaking balls, and would you please handle it like a boss. He's over here watching the whole house bro down. He's almost if she wasn't pregnant, you guys. Oh, perfect. So now the sprinklers go off. You're a little freaking late, okay? And that's $290, and that's, Jesus freaking Christ, $4,000. Like, really? That, are you freaking joking me right now? That didn't do anything. All right, Bob. You want a drink? So do I. You gonna buy? Let's go. All right, you know what? I can't deal with this crap right now. Does this sprinkler turn off eventually? Because I just can't deal. We need to go over to the restaurant right freaking now. I don't even know what happened with the kids. I don't even know. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on in the principal's office. There was some kid pestering either Zion or Trey. I really don't even know anymore. You know, this LP, it's fun. But when you have 50,000 children and you're like too shy of the Brady Bunch, there's just, you really don't know if you're coming and going anymore. You really don't know if you're coming or going anymore. So let's go ho around. Help me make more money. Let's go open up the restaurant and start. I don't know where we got $1,000. Oh, we got some money from, there's Miss Martina, from the insurance claim, which is nice and all that stuff, I guess. He's going to eat a little. He's going to go and eat some cereal, which is perfect. He really has been slacking on his diet, and that's fine. He doesn't really care. Cereal isn't anything to be ashamed of anyways. It's freaking cereal, depending on what kind you get. I mean, I know some of it can be really sugary, but yeah, we're just going to have him go ahead and sit down and eat a little bit. We have our first customer. So do you remember in the previous part where I was like, hey, we went ahead and we opened, or we did like a campaign, right? To get more customers, and I didn't feel like there was any way, shape, or form, and more like customers or an influx of them. Yeah, that's because there was a glitch. Like you would pay for the advertisement and there would be nothing actually happening because of it. So I'm glad to know that wasn't me. Now I hope that Miss Martina can get her life together, because if today I'm having the same problems with her or whatever, I'm definitely gonna fire her. There's just no other way about it. Like, this isn't a game to me. This is my business, my establishment, my freaking life savings. I would very much love to be able to have a really nice house, like even a bigger one, or be able to put this house on a different lot and expand it. But I can't do that for free. So she needs to kind of like see, like, all these other hosts have really got their life together, and she's like kind of just sitting here in the background, just struggling. I don't really know if she takes her life seriously, but she does have a family, so you would think that she would. Okay, so obviously they did fix the glitch, because holy guacamole, we have a whole bunch of brand new customers waiting to be seated. So this is when we need to have everybody jump on their ish. And why is everybody wearing like really nice clothing items? I don't think this place is for formal attire, so I'm a little confused as to why you're all dressed up so nice. Like, I don't have it, so it's, it's a little weird. I'll have to figure it out later. I'm not really too stressed out about it, really. It's a Pancake House, maybe because it's Friday. I don't honestly know. We have a couple perk points in hand, but this customer here is actually looking for a suggestion. So let's go ahead and go over here and recommend her a dish. I definitely would suggest maybe a fruit salad. It's one of our more pricier items, but it's the more natural one. Actually, it's really not. There's some pancakes. Of course, he's Bob Pancakes. He's going to suggest some of those. And then maybe a nice little mocha to go along with it. Holy crap, that is a very expensive dish. But we'll do the same for her. We'll go and suggest a lemon tea with some detox agents and then a fruit salad, since she seems to be watching her figure more or less. Perfect. So this sim is loving the decor, which is awesome. We definitely take pride in our establishment and trying to make it as appealing as possible. And hopefully these people will be able to go ahead and get their dishes in a timely manner. And let's see where else these tables are getting seated. I just wish people would actually sit down. Like, they're all just standing here. That really kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm not sure why that is a thing. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Martina actually seems to be on her ish today, a lot more than she was yesterday, and a lot more than she was prior to. I also will say Kale is an amazing asset to this company, and I would love to pay for some more training. It's a little expensive, guys, but let's do a $600 training class for Mr. Kale. I really do believe he could become one of the best chefs known to Newcrest. Are we Newcrest? Yeah, known to Newcrest. Yeah, great. He's not very enthusiastic about it, but I do believe he could really become something. So let's come over here and also go ahead and manage Floyd. We are going to pay for his training. Well, we're going to do another little brief training. This training is far too advanced for really just a normal basic training. What? Brief training? It's too advanced? You gotta be freaking kidding me. What is he doing? He's grabbing himself a freaking free glass of orange juice. Let's check our ratings and see if anybody... Oh, it's not really... Well, our meal profits were going a little negative. All right, so I'm totally watching Martina, see if she drops anything, because I'll freaking freak out. But no. Everything seemed to work out quite nice. Awesome. Cool. All right, so we have a couple more customers here. Doesn't really seem like we have that many. We do have Kale kind of working hard, and I'm going to bring Eliza over for a little bit, and she's going to come over here and kind of work on some paintings. We're doing some classic ones for now, and she can maybe earn a little bit extra money so we can, be able to replace our stove and all of that kind of stuff. Let's come over here and welcome. I feel like going over here and like checking up on the table, which they are giving us a 4-star rating. All right, and this dude wants a suggestion, so we'll have to do that too. And also, this kind of fellow wants to have us recommend him a dish. So I'm definitely going to do a Earl Green hot tea. And how about some eggs and toast for this fella? I think as we get a little bit better, we could even do French toast and stuff like that, which will definitely expand the menu as we get a little bit further in our gameplay. So where is he going? Go to work? Oh, he has to go to work. Okay, well, I will let him actually go ahead and do that in just a minute after he finishes his queue line here of checking up on everybody. It might be a little later than I was actually anticipating, but he should be fine. All right, so Eliza is kind of showing, if you guys can see that right there. She has a little bit of a belly. I'm very excited about that. I really can't wait, and I hope it's going to be a girl, but we'll have to see. Somebody said eating strawberries will help a lot, so we'll have to grab a whole bunch of strawberries later and just have her just scarf those beasts downtown. All right, so I'm going to have him go to work, even though, trust me, he would much rather be at home and that kind of stuff, but or just here at the restaurant and enjoying the company. And I feel like everything's working out quite nice. Feels like a good moment. I really don't have any complaints with Martina. I don't know if you guys think we should still fire her. She's, for some reason, got her life together. For, like I said, like yesterday, it was so close. I thought I honestly was just going to drag her, you guys, through the freaking tumbleweeds. All right. So Trey's got a C. Ellis is done with school. Perfect. Probably going to close the restaurant here in just a little bit. I almost have 3 stars, you guys. And we've made about $200 in meal profit. So I think probably after these customers are done, we don't really seem to have anybody else coming in. So we're going to disallow new customers. Like I said, it is Friday. We opened up a little bit later. Oh, yay, cool. We got 3-star restaurant. Hell yeah. We are killing it. Once these 2 customers actually leave, we will be able to go ahead and close up the shop, and then we will be able to go find our strawberries that we need. And hopefully we will be able to, I don't know, persuade her to have a girl. I don't know if the gender things actually happen in this game. If you do like focus in more on, one thing or another, like if that will actually happen, like, you know what I mean? We'll see. Let's just go sell this to the art gallery really fast. I know it's a masterpiece and all that jazz, but we are definitely going to sell it anyway. I don't know if there's any strawberries that we can find, around here. I know that there's like a whole garden, I think, in the backyard, of where they live. I don't honestly remember, but hopefully we'll be able to find them or be able to purchase strawberries. I thought you would be able to do that, but I don't think that you are. I don't really see a strawberry bush around here. So, all right, they're almost done, and we almost have 4 stars. I think, oh my God. Oh, I think they dropped their food. Check up on table. For some reason, something is happening that's making their experience not so great. I don't know if they were ordering or whatever, but welcome to the restaurant. I trust everything that's going well. Okay, cool. So they are just about done here. I think he's making their food. This is really annoying because I don't know. Yeah, he's making their food. I think she freaking dropped it. Oh, this is great. Okay, so we are again at 6 o'clock. It is so freaking late. I honestly just want to like kind of close up shop here. She's checking in on him and wondering where the hell the dish is. I'm pretty positive she freaking dropped this damn thing. I'm not sure though. Like I honestly couldn't even tell you. Like what the freaking hell is taking so long? This is kind of crazy. I think they're about to freaking leave. We might actually just close up the shop because honestly, I'm just wasting money at this point and I don't have time to like worry about it anymore. We've been open for 9 hours. Yeah, our net profit, you guys, is only $41. So we need more of a personal touch. We have great meal values. Our service needs a little extra help too. But that's why precisely I was paying for all this training was to help like make people work a little bit harder. Not exactly sure on that. So let's go have Eliza head on home now. You guys, I know this was a lot longer of a day that I had originally anticipated, but we have the weekend off where we can, earn money and hang out and do family stuff. So on Monday, we'll be able to start fresh and continue the challenge and being able to like get our 5-star restaurant, which I think it's going to take a lot more work, and I just don't want to get a 5-star restaurant. Like, I don't want just that because it seems pretty easy to move through the ratings. I'm more or less worried about I did that thing again where I'm like sucking on my tongue. But I'm more or less worried about, like, what am I worried about? Life. I don't know. I'm more worried about the like income and making a good dime off of it, All right. So what does she need to do to go get herself some freaking strawberries? I don't know where a strawberry patch would be. This is like not where they would be. I don't think these are wild strawberry bush. Perfect, you guys. Let's go have Eliza eat a whole bunch of freaking wild strawberries. Like, I don't think she believes in this kind of stuff, but if she did, it's very possible. Hey, it's ladies' night at the bar. Oh, let's go take advantage of it. Cheap drinks. I'm pregnant. Oh, Moira, I love you, though. I would really love to go. I think Eliza should go, and if she does go, We will just, we will be good, and we won't drink any alcoholic beverages, but she's gonna go turn up. I mean, she honestly deserves to have a night to herself. She's pregnant though, she'll be able to tell her friends, and I think she deserves, just like, even if it's a couple hours, you know? It is ladies' night. I think it's not ladies' single night, because I'm not single, but. All right, so I was kind of worried about what outfit I was wearing. Honestly, I don't think I need to be too worried. But this is a perfect opportunity for me to go over here and tell her, guess what? I'm pregnant. That sounded like a song. Guess what? I'm pregnant. But let's be not romantic. And we are going to have a deep conversation with her. She's like, oh my God, I had no idea, Eliza. Is this baby number 4 now? And she's like, yeah. She's like, if I had any idea, I wouldn't have invited you out. Not that I didn't want to see you, but I would have done something a little more enjoyable for you. And Eliza's like, no, you don't understand. Like, I don't even get to do this stuff ever. So this is really enjoyable for me. And she's like, well, you can invite over Bob later if you want. And she's like, no, I prefer. Okay. Bye. She literally invited me out here and just said, adios, amigo. But it's fine. I'm going to have Eliza come over here. That's totally cool. That's a little embarrassing, but did she just freaking leave me here? Like, you need to come back. Baby, come back. I need you in my arms. Baby, come back. I'm just kidding. So embarrassing. Now more and more people of my life are actually watching my channel. And it's like, oh, like, I know what your channel is. I'm like, really? Do you? Did you run and scream in the other direction? Like, you just walked in your parents naked? Because, like, that's me right now. Like, that's how I feel when you tell me you see my channel. Not that I'm embarrassed. I mean, come on, I'm fabulous. But it's just, you know, there's only a certain select few that actually get this. You know what I mean? And I'm, like, highly defensive about it. Like, you call them stupid, I'll probably break your head off, you know? So nobody's ever said that to me. Just one person, but they're irrelevant, so it's fine. But anyway, let's just grab ourselves something. You are not ordering. Okay, chips is good. Chips I'm okay with. I am perfectly fine with chips today. But yeah, let's let her eat some of those. They took away that shot there. I can't even believe she's seriously at the freaking bar right now, but I'm okay with it. You know, I'm not even mad. I'm good with it. It's totally fine. Select a branch for Bob Pancakes. Get out of here. Okay, chef. I was going to be a mixologist, but I think a chef would be better because he wants to be able to perfect his skill in order to, oh my God, those hours though. 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. Huh? That's like 24 freaking hours. Is that a glitch? Yeah, these are glitches because this is not normal. You don't go to work for 24 hours. Great. Okay, so I am going to take the chef route. I don't think, though, your shift... Okay, his next shift... Okay, 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's a little more normal. For whatever reason, though, it was saying 24 hours. I'm like, should we have him quit now? Because that's, like, not going to happen. Bob's obviously wondering where his wife's at, and he's going to come here and greet her. It's ladies' night, and this is such, like, a... But she wants him here. You know, she wants to be with him and spend time with him and, like, all that kind of stuff, so... Oh, I'm going to go ahead and kiss her cheek, too. I don't know. I just feel like it's nice, and he's excited. He's, like, the only dude here. Oh, my God. You did not get the memo. He was going to kiss her cheek, but he just wanted to come say hi. He'll leave. He's not going to stay here. That's embarrassing. Is this chick actually... Wait, was she... Oh, that's not a... That's a guy. Oh, my God. I thought that was a girl. Oh, how sweet. He's like, I'm sorry to barge in, but I just wanted to excuse you. Like, could you be any more creepier right now? He's like, hi. No, you really do need to take a hike, son. Hi, Jerry. Nice knowing you. He's like, I'm sorry, baby, to come and embarrass you, but I just want to let you know I got a promotion. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so freaking proud of you. Like, are you serious? She's like, oh my God, this is great, Bob. I'm so excited. And he's always like, how did the restaurant go today? She's like, it was really, really stressful, but you know, I handled it and whatever else. So she's going to go ahead and give him a hug, and he's going to go head home. He's wondering when she's going to be home. She's like, in just a couple more hours, you know, nothing too serious. He can't go home right now anyways, I guess, for whatever reason. He ain't allowed. She's like, why don't you stay for a little bit longer? You know, you're not the only guy here, and I'm sure my friends would love to meet you. All right, fine. Speaking of friends, I love the fact that she is going around and meeting new people. I think Eliza's kind of been, ever since she's been married to Bob, she's been a little bit of an introvert. She hasn't really gotten to, like, go out and know people or anything, so this is good for her. This is good stuff. Bob, on the other hand, has been dying to get his hands on a drink, so I'm definitely letting him go ahead and not eligible for promo night drink discount. Hey, he tried. He's going to order himself a drink. His favorite drink. I wonder what that is. But either way, I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up this part right here. It went on a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but I hope you guys enjoyed it at the very least. And if you did, don't forget to go ahead and give it a big fat thumbs up. And also, don't forget to go to comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.